Hello, welcome back to the low percent run. I'm hoping today to actually get the Moonlord defeated, which might be more hard than I'm expecting. We'll see. The one thing I do want to check before getting too far is... Okay, so I need meld constructs for that. I want to double check if rogue is viable with the rogue weapons just by spamming them instead of using stealth strikes. So if I create some meld blobs or meld constructs, I should be able to test that a little bit. I'm not expecting much, but it's worth trying just in case. I wasn't watching you for a while. Are you still pre-cultist or are you now post-cultist? I am post-cultist, thankfully. But the thing is, I've realised that every time I want to fight the Moonlord, I'm going to have to actually defeat the cultist again. I thought I'd be able to use the Celestial Sigil, but that only works after Golem's been defeated. So unfortunately, it's going to be a bit harder than I expected. Okay, so this does around 1000 DPS. Well, 900 to 1000. And this is about the same. Bear in mind, I'm not using a... It does explode, but they're probably not going to hit. Oh, do they home? Interesting. So if I'm far away, I'm never going to be so far from the Moonlord that that comes into effect, I don't think. Yeah, so rogue is not where it's at, as expected. I think Entropic Claymore is probably my best option. So let's grab some potions and give it a try. Regen. I'll need an iron skin. Life force. I've got endurance, but I'll get another one since it's a 4-minute buff. 2 rage and 1 wrath. Okay, something, need that. I suppose this is going to be cultist that I fight next, because I didn't beat the Moonlord on the last attempt, so I'm going to have to go through the cultist fight again, and then... yeah. Pain. Well, I've got 3 rage potions, it didn't mean that. Chuck down our those buff up. Oh, we need the Eidolon tablet. There we go. I think I forgot to get warmth potions, so if I get hit by the ice attack, I'm kind of screwed. Basically, just have to at least not hit the ice part. Why are you doing Lunatic again? Didn't watch last stream, sorry. So yeah, I need to do Cultist every single time I want to fight Moonlord, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. It's especially unfortunate if I end up dying like I just did, which was rather stupid of me. Need more warmth potions, that's what I need. Yeah, exactly. As if killing Moonlord with Remake Gear wasn't bad enough, I now have to do it. Well, I have to do Cultist every time I want to do Moonlord, which is just pain. There's just no need, really. I think that's all the potions that I need. Good to know that I can make another set of bounding. I might just make those just now and put them in my piggy bank, because I want to waste them on the cultist fight when I don't actually need to use them on the cultist fight. It's about to be night, so let's check. Yep, there is going to be a Knife Cthulhu spawn. Nice to know. In which case, we will head down here, change it to morning, and then head back. Oh, I need to get the buff. I do wonder how it's dealing less damage than Tropic Claymore. Surprising, because it should be dealing more because it's less homing, or not homing at all. The good news is I'll probably never struggle with the cultist fight in normal Calamity again, unless I'm doing another stupid challenge. It's without a doubt the most practice I've ever had on Cultist. It's usually a boss you fight once, because there's never usually any need to fight it more than that. Even if you need more fragments in Calamity, you usually just fight Astrum Deus. So now pillars again for the third, potentially fourth time, I think. At least I get a good amount of, yeah, at least I get a good amount of platinum every time I do it. I mean, what am I sitting at now? 10 platinum? Not bad. I think having one Stardust Dragon and one Stardust Cell is better DPS than having two Stardust Dragons, as the one Cell should do more damage than the second cast of the dragon. That could be true. I'm wondering, since it's debuffed on the Stardust Cell, will that not get cancelled when the eyes close, and then it'll be basically back to like start building that damage again? I'd actually been looking up some accessories that I could have used as alternate accessories, which might be worth double checking, especially because the Grand Gelatin, I don't really get the benefits from the aura. So the options were Luxor's Gift for extra DPS, I guess, Heart of Darkness for rage, Harpy Ring for the additional flight time and movement speed, which, I mean, it could end up, yeah, that's probably just a worse version of the Grand Gelatin. Stress Pills would be good for both adrenal and movement speed. And then Berserker's Glove for life and damage. Magiluminescence for movement speed, and Moon Charm for a kind of boost to everything. So I don't know if it's worth going for any of those, to be honest. I know that Calamity changed the Berserker's Glove. So that's defense, max life increased by 45, 10% true melee damage. I don't know if that's worth it, to be honest. Yeah, that's a pretty bad accessory now, not gonna lie. Good if you're doing true melee, but if you're not, then why bother? And then did they change the Magiluminescence as well? Okay, so it does increase acceleration by 1.75 and it does increase movement speed by 1.15. So it is actually quite a good boost there. Question is, can I craft it? I need more bars. Oh, I can. Let's have a look at that compared to the... Okay, so that's 43. If I change it. Oh, 48. That is quite a sizable... 49. That's quite a sizable increase. Plus I do accelerate faster. 49. Okay, so the flight time's the same. Flight speed's the same. 51 compared to... Oh, flight speed's lower. Interesting. Well, the thing is, it should still be better than the low damage from one more segment from the second cast, which literally only 1/3 of the damage from the first cast. Okay, and you're saying Magiluminescence only works on the ground. Good to know. No, pretty sure I got a... Do I have a Heart of Darkness? No, but I should have a Laudanum. I'm wondering about shimmering this into an Adrenaline boost. Because I get movement speed there as well, and Adrenaline could be quite useful against the Moonlord if I manage to not get hit. The reason the Grand Gelatin is so good is that it's the only debuff negation accessory you can even get. Is debuff negation particularly good in the Moonlord? I know that does the Night Wither debuff, but how bad is Night Wither really? I've gone way too far. Here's the entrance to the Shimmer. I'm checking the exact numbers now. Thank you. Let's see how this does in terms of speed. Oh, so that's 35 on the ground. 38? Oh my god, that's awful. Okay, yeah. Turns out stress bills, bad for the movement speed buff. Let's grab the Stardust Cell Staff as well then. I'm not going to use the Daybreak. Daybreak's pretty useless. Okay, use the Dragon for now at least. Do I have a Min Charm? I do. Let's test out the Min Charm then. Okay, so 38 miles per hour. 35. Yep, this seems like Grand Gelatin's just the best option overall. Yeah. In that case, I'm just going to have to get good at the fight, which is kind of what I was hoping to avoid. Night Wither removes regen, and on Moonlord specifically it deals between 20 and 100 extra damage to you on each hit. Okay, so that's something I want to avoid. Death Ray deals 100 damage, extra damage from it specifically, even after the 300 plus damage hit, so you will just die if it hits you. That's true. I've only got 560 health plus the extra from Life Force. Let's do you. Let's actually get further in before any of the really difficult enemies start spawning. Because then I can just go underground at the pillar. There's a little cavern I could make a home in. Yeah, Rorsans, how you doing? Not too much is up with me, I'm just taking down the pillars for the 300th time. Wait, does boss log actually say how many times you've taken something down? No, but it will tell me how many of each mob I've killed. You should be getting in. Good, how are you? I'm good, thanks, yeah. I've had quite a nice morning so far. Went out for some coffee and a walk with my sister, and then started streaming. I did a little bit of editing in between for a video that I'm hoping to make public soon. Nothing too exciting, literally just a boss from, well, the Wall of Flesh, I guess, from this playthrough. I was just going to upload it as a separate video. Okay, there's that one down. You can use the beast ray to tell you, won't it? Will it tell you how many times I've defeated the pillars? If I type... That's just... Oh, okay. Yeah, I've defeated 3 so far of each. This will be the 4th time. Question on my world, as soon as I had defeated the pillars, their shield was just to 50. I don't know what that really means, to be honest. What's making these healing heals around you? That is the Grand Gelatin, which gives like buffs when you're inside the aura. Which is kind of why I was thinking it might not be so useful against Moonlord, because I'm never inside the aura for more than like 2 seconds when I'm running past it. Okay, this is the point where I want to head in here. Go. Oh yeah, the solar pillar did go down. Good to know. Because once I'm post Moonlord, I will never have to farm for fragments. It's so funny how the Storm Ruler is far better for DOG than Mimir, even if it's not the best melee option. Yeah, considering it's pre-Moonlord, is kind of strange. Calamity scaling doesn't always work the best. What's your best run with Moonlord gone to? I've almost got rid of all 3 eyes. I mean, I've only really had like 2 proper attempts, I would say. And then one was kind of like what I thought was going to be the test attempt, without realising that I was going to have to defeat the pillars every time. Do you know anyone who uses the Stardust Cell Staff? I'm going to be using it, because apparently it's going to give me better DPS than the second summon of the dragon, so there's one person. Really hoping that I end up doing this on my next attempt, because it's just not particularly fun to fight the Moonlord like 10 times in a row when you have to take down pillars each time. And it's also not fun for you guys to watch, probably, so fingers crossed the next run is the successful one. Good that it isn't going to be in the vids. Yeah, none of this. Well, I'll maybe show a little montage of it just to show how painful it is. Not enough villagers near that pylon. That's annoying. Somehow gone from worrying about not having enough fragments on the first kill of the pillars to being like, oh no, I am never going to have to worry about it again. Right, what do I want to do next? Probably Nebula. Have you tried using the bow from the pillars with holy arrows and quiver? that could do damage. I remember I used it when I was playing Yara and low percent on Dragon Folly. Yeah, it is a really good option for ranged, but I don't know if it's best for Moonlord since it's not homing, and with the hitboxes being so small, I feel like homing's the best way for it. God, there's a lot of these guys. Wow, they're spawning fast. You know how Astrodeus is post-Moonlord. Astrodeus is pre-Moonlord in intended progression. And you can fight him at any time in hard mode really, but I have beaten him post-Golem with my friend. That's where you're supposed to fight him. Well, you're supposed to fight him post-Cultist, but I guess post-Golem isn't too far from that. My version was bugged. I don't know. It could just be a mistake, I guess. In the checklist, it's post Moonlord. It should be post Cultist usually. Let me double check. Unless it's changed. Yeah, Astrum Deus, post Lunar Events, pre Moonlord. I thought that was always the case, to be honest. At least I'm getting fast at doing the pillars. Like, it's definitely taking less time each time. Which unfortunately is the only good thing I can say about this experience. At least it's lasting less time than it could. Okay, and grab these fragments. The Grand Gelatin gives you a 10-second regen buff even if you just pass by it, and the aura lasts for 30 seconds. So with Charm of Myths on, you have 15 seconds between aura disappearing and when you can heal again. If you're in the aura when it disappears, then you will only have 5 seconds of no aura optimally. The issue, at least with Moonlord, is being able to get into the aura every, like, 10 seconds. Because it's the sort of fight where you don't want to stand still for any of it. Especially with my mobility at the moment. Like, I'm just going to be flying the whole time. Which does make it a bit difficult to stay in the aura. Let's actually get all of my potions. Bounding I want. Let's get another few of these. Let's just... yeah, I'm never going to need greater healing potions, and I've got way too many fragments, so... Let's go Thorns, why not? May as well use every advantage I can get. What's your favourite melee weapon? In vanilla, probably the Star Fury, to be honest. That's why my profile picture is like a recoloured Star Fury. Accidentally making 2 of these. I may as well make 2 of all of them then. Sure, why not? And then 3 of these. Is that blink root or the fish that I'm out of? It's the fish, armored cave fish. Okay. Need to do more fishing then at some point. Fun. Don't need warmth. I will need Fabsol's vodka. And a bit of crystal shards for those. Okay. Yeah, it's just optimally, but if you do pass by it, then you get a very good healing buff for a bit after. And if you heal right after a hit, you get rid of any debuffs on you. Maybe it might even work in the leech debuff from the tongue, though I'm not 100% sure. In vanilla, I really like the Seedler. Yeah, the Seedler's a really good option. It's got like kind of pseudo homing, I guess, which helps. Let's get 2 of these. I've got pretty much everything else. Is there any that I would want that I don't have? It's probably enough, plus the rum and food buff from this gal. Also, currently I just started playing again and I'm continuing my death mode tools only run. Oh, are you allowing tools that kind of work as weapons as well, like the Axe of Purity? Because I imagine that's quite powerful in that run, if so. I just got to the fun part after Wall of Flesh. I imagine you are allowing the Axe of Purity then, because that's what would make it fun in my opinion. Okay. Time to go hide in a box. I think I should already have... yeah, I've already got a little box here. Anything that has dual power on it is a tool, so yes. Okay, yeah. Still a tough enough challenge, I think. Okay, let's make sure I'm not going to get an Eye of Cthulhu spawn. No, I'm all good. Let's make sure to get a Stardust Cell. What I might do is see if I can fire a Storm Ruler at this pillar, because it'll significantly speed up. Okay, that should speed up a bit. Though my only late game option is Respite Block, a new Post-Cultist Butcher's Chainsaw, and that is it until I kill Exos. Oh. That's quite difficult then. Since the Grax doesn't have the range needed to be viable. I guess you could still use it for the buff, because the Grax gives a buff to a lot of your stats, doesn't it? Let's double check I've got everything I need. Yep. Okay, so a minute from 26. Only if you can even hit the bosses, which you can't really do on Exos or SCal since they stay away from you. That's true. They do make true melee kind of difficult unless you're using something that technically probably shouldn't count as true melee, like the Mirasama. Okay, let's buff up now so I can heal. Get Stardust Cell, a couple of these guys. Well, in fact, let's put them right above, and then when I fly up with the Solar Eruption, I can do a bunch of damage to it. Now I just need to not die. I've decided I'm gonna switch to the oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the Roar of Discord way early if I need to, because it's better that it does what I need it to do than I do more damage. Oh no. Yeah, better that I don't get hit than deal damage, so. Okay, that's the first eye almost down. Don't know if that's a good thing to get the eye down quickly or what, but it is. Here, this is not going too bad. Okay, now core. So let's not get hit by that. It's, yeah, I think the laser's going much slower now, which is fine. Okay, that helps, getting rage and adrenaline at the same time. Oh no. Alright, okay. And then just get further from this side of the arena. I think I might have it this time, you know? I don't want to jinx it, but... Fighting nothing goes too wrong. I know the boss bar is kind of bugged for the Moonlord, so that's not the actual health that's left, which means... As long as I'm not stupid and get hit by the death laser, I think I've got it. Yeah. Final bit of rage, and that should be, hopefully, oh, maybe not. There we go. I should have used my buffs actually. Yeah, I could have made that a little bit. Yeah, I should have rebuffed. Okay. Let's check the comments. You can't use Mirasama as it once made way similar and was tier shifted to post dogs. There's no Trinelli options. You can hit those two bosses anymore. Okay. The guys do sync up in Calamity by themselves. Yeah, I figured. Okay, let's go see what I got from the bag. Get my potions away first. Okay, Rainbow Crystal Staff, Last Prism, Terrarian, SDMG. I could get the Celestial Starboard on straight away because it's much better than my Fairy Wings. Don't die, that's good advice. Thank you, GD Star. I took that advice. Also, the Stardust Cell does much better work on the core than the one extra segment of the dragon. GG. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Make a pick first so you can mine the Sky Islands. Yes, I should. And I can also then shimmer that into all the lower tier stuff. Let's get the suspicious looking tentacle. I do like that. Gravity Globe, the worst item in Calamity potentially. Oh, the worst item in Vanilla. Celestial Onion. Very nice. I don't even know what to put on there. I need an accessory to put on. Well, I guess let's put the crop carapace on for just now. Radiant Jewel, what's that for? Magic storage. Can I make this? I would need Chlorophyte and Mithril. I think I can make that. Oh, I would need to find Meteorite. Make a pick first so you can mine Scoria to Shimmer and save all the Luminite since you might need it and you don't want to refight Moonlord ever if possible. Well, can I get Scoria from anything other than mining it though? Does it have... Let me double check the Shimmer path. I think Scoria ore does Shimmer from Luminite. Yeah, it does. Okay. So I can always get more Scoria from Luminite. Okay. Oh, can I actually... Does Luminite use the Ancient Manipulator? I hope it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. go for a... Which one do I go for? Is there any difference between these? You get scored from Ravager too, that's true. Because I've got the most nebula, so I may as well use that. And then... Yes, normality relocator, that will be very useful. What else can I do with my Luminate? Can make Shimmer Bucket. Not that useful just now. I do want to make solar armor at some point. I might just make that just now, to be honest. Because I can go mine the meteors. And then the Stellar Striker is something that I'm going to need to... But that requires me to scour the underground for meteorite bars. What else though? Solar wings. I should make them. Yeah, there's a lot that I can make just now, to be honest. No summons, weirdly enough. There is not a single summon that I can make post Moonlord. Well, straight post Moonlord. After like Devourer of Gods, I can. I might be controversial and use the Terrarian for once. No, I'm not going to use the Terrarian. Never mind. I got Moonlord, yes I did. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, let's grab a mining potion. And I still have a food buff left, and then grav potions. Even though I might actually be able to fly up. Do they show on the map until I've been up? Probably not. Oh yeah, I can fly up. Forget how good the celestial wings are, especially for horizontal mobility. From here on, all the testing I've done will be of use finally. Yes, it will be very useful. So thank you for doing all that. Did I get any meteors? They don't show up correctly on the map. Okay, yeah, here's one, I guess. I don't know how useful the Exodium clusters will be, so I suppose I can always shimmer them into Luminite though, so I'll mine them anyway. Yeah, Bone Reaper did a bunch of testing for all the weapons that would be viable against Devourer of Gods, which is incredibly useful because otherwise I would have to waste attempts on it myself. However, funnily enough, is useless if you can tap fly well enough. It provides more flight time, doesn't it? If you hover though, or at least most wings that do hover do. You have Auric Sphere. I do not. I don't like Auric Sphere because it makes mining speed pointless. And I don't like to make aspects of the game pointless because I actually, unlike most YouTubers, it seems, enjoy playing the game and don't just see it as a boss rush simulator. Especially for a challenge run like this, I don't see the point in using too much quality of life. I mean, Auric Sphere is one of the least bad for that. There are some quality of life mods that are like really bad for it. Let's get rid of these walls because I don't want them to be making a mess of the world. Obviously everyone can play their own way, but I'm not a big fan of quality of life mods. The one exception is magic storage, but that's because I don't see storage management as a valid, fun part of the game. And some people may feel that way about mining, so to each their own. The next one. Yeah, I think I'm going to have plenty of Luminite that I could probably end up shimmering some of it down to like a Mithril Anvil and stuff, but we'll see. I imagine I'll end up with way more Luminite than I will Scoria. The Onyx Excavator would be quite useful just now though, I will say that. This buff? Fab. Oh, from the Fab Souls Vodka. I have a fully set up chest system I've been using for the past 3 or 4 years in every run I have done, and it's far faster for me overall than using magic storage. Fair enough. Like, yeah. How is it faster though, I guess? Because in magic storage you can just search up everything and you don't have to move from chest to chest, like it's all just there. I guess there's the time it takes to like set it up and build more storage, but that's very quick to be honest. While still Scoria is far easier to replenish than Luminite is. Yeah, I just don't know if I'll ever use this much Luminite to be honest. I will go mine it. I may as well. I don't know if I'll use the Scoria itself for anything, but it'll be useful to turn into the lower tier materials. Mr. Block there I have. Okay. I might mine this one and then head back, at least to make armor. Well, I do need to type since I know the exact chest I put what in, so I save time there. And all my material chests are under my crafting station, so I don't need to move. I just need to move the mouse and click to get what I need. Okay, yeah. If you're able to store enough close by, I guess. And that's faster than typing or scrolling, and Recipe Browser also works better with it. Okay. Is that because you can like click in Recipe Browser to then bring up a recipe in the actual crafting station? Yeah, and it works with favorited recipes too. Yeah. I can't say that I use favorited recipes all too often, although I guess that's maybe because magic storage doesn't work with it. I feel like having 50,000 items in one single tiny spot might be faster. Yeah, I feel the same, but maybe I'm just not as practiced with the Bone Reaper's method. It does sound like a really good method, especially for vanilla, because I do struggle with storage in vanilla once I've been playing modding too much. Who knows, maybe in 1.5 they'll bring in something different that's not quite magic storage, because I don't feel like it feels too vanilla, but something along the same lines that makes storage a little easier. Even just tiered chest, because everything else in Terraria is tiered, so having like a chest upgrade system wouldn't be too out of whack, to be honest. Okay, I know I said I would stop mining after that one, but I've got 2 minutes left on my potion, so I'm going to at least see if there's another one on this side of the world. There is. Well, in that case, I may as well mine it. God, I've got over 1,000 of each. I'll post the example of my chest system on Discord along with the text file explaining all the chests and what I put in there. That could be useful, thank you. I may end up using it on my next vanilla run. So I'm not actually sure what my next vanilla run is going to be, because I'm kind of in a Calamity mood at the moment. Kind of go through phases of preferring vanilla or preferring Calamity, and at the moment I'm really feeling Calamity. Or maybe another mod like Thorium or Fargo's. At some point, maybe not next, but I do want to do a Thorium Sentries only playthrough. There is part of me that thinks not all, but most of the interesting stuff in vanilla has been done already, whereas there's a lot more interesting things you can do in Calamity that haven't been explored yet. I guess part of that is that Calamity updates more often than vanilla does, so there's like more commonly something new to do. Like once 1.4.5 drops, I'm sure that I'll be very much more in a vanilla mood, because there'll be so much new things that I can look at. Like a whips only playthrough in 1.4.5 is going to be completely different to a whips only playthrough in 1.4.9. Or 1.4.4.9, should I say. Let's go craft some things. Don't think I can use Exodium Clusters for anything at the moment. The Dimensional Soul Artifact could be quite powerful for me, considering I won't have too many damage increasing items. I could make this melee speed by 10%, and I guess a max minion by 1. Those would be the two relevant things. Especially with the Stellar Striker, that could be quite useful. Although I think my best minion at this point is the Stardust Dragon and Stardust Cell, so maybe not that useful. Ah, Normality Relocator. That will be useful. What do I need for that? I can make the Cinder Plate, and I need the Rod of Discord. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing that as if I need to click it. Normality Relocator. I do need to bind that to something. Dead Cells content only playthrough in 1.4.5. That could be interesting, yeah. All of these things require Ruinous Soul, so I can't make them. Cosmolite, 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 Ruinous Soul, Ruinous Soul, Ruinous Soul. Okay, so that's everything I can do with the Exodium Cluster. You need to put a keybind on it. Yeah, I'm planning on it. I don't know what one to do though. I might go the same button that I use for... Yeah, I use mouse 5 for Adrenaline, and I might just go the same for Normality Relocator. That could be confusing me, but it could cause issues if I want to use my Adrenaline later, but I'm just going to do it. Who cares? Thinking a bit more storage. Yeah, I need more storage. Let's see if I can make Demonite upgrade. Yeah. Let's go for 4 just now. And then if I go mine more Hellstone, let's just get Obsidian Skin. The Eldritch Soul Artifact is very bad. Its strongest effects, being the 1 extra slot, is only good as the Pygmy Necklace, and you could just get 2 better ones already. Yeah, the Pygmy Necklace would be, I guess, a smaller thing than the 10% melee speed. That would be the main reason I would use it. Well, let's put out the Rainbow Rod. Why am I taking damage? I just drank an Obsidian Skin. Oh, it's the enemies. Okay. I need... Yeah, before I do this, I should make better armor. Let's get the solar armor. Or at least more luminite. $597 luminite bars. Plenty. Literally gives me the same buff to health regeneration that Palladium armor gives, just without having to hit an enemy. And also matches the color scheme. One is the first Shadow Flame from the Goblins, and the other is after Ravager from the Pumpkin Moon Necromantic Scroll. Just using the Berserker's Glove is better for you as true melee. You should get armor and a better weapon, like the Terrarian or STMG. What other weapons can I get? Because I don't really want to use those. I don't like them. Which I know is a bad reason to not use them, but... In fact, let me get up my spreadsheet that I've got for all the weapons I can use. So I can get the Great Sword of Judgment. That's it for melee, actually. Yeah, Great Sword of Judgment should be pretty good though. I see that. Oh no, it is doing plenty of damage now. I don't think Unholy Essence gives me much other than maybe the buffed healing potions. Oh, I meant to be using these. They really just mine all of those asteroids without using them. Weird that the Spelunker amulet isn't showing me the Hellstone. Weird. Oh, so it turns out lava does like barely any damage to me then, as well. I mean, enough that I can't mine it infinitely, but... Right, what can I do with Unholy Essence? It's bad and loud. I guess you're talking about the Greatsword of Blah. Yeah. You just need to go kill Ravager to start getting better stuff. Also, why are you mining Hellstone? Hellstone is not an ore, but a stone, as the name implies. I always thought it would count as an ore, internally at least. Yeah, I was mining Hellstone for Hellstone upgrades. Which I can only make 4 of, it seems. Yeah, for the storage upgrades. Right. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much with these other than the ammos, but did you know that if you want to use something like a spelunking pot for Hellstone, then a danger sense works instead? Oh! That makes a lot of sense, I guess, because it does fire damage when you stand on it. I can make this after killing Yaren. Could make Hell's Sun, technically. Probably not gonna. Yeah, that's kind of a useless thing to have at this point. Calamity reduces lava damage at the start of hard mode and after Moonlord. Is useful, I guess. Oh, let's go get these vortex fragments before they despawn. And then let's head to the Abyss. I need my diving suit. Arctic diving gear. Yeah, let's pop you there. Get some gills. Some mining. You should be able to get hallowed bars already. Not sure how good that would be though. Yeah, hallowed armor. I mean, there's an argument to be made that it would be pretty good just for the what do you call it? The dodge. Yeah, dodge is the word. They're just getting cooler around you. Oh, is that oh, this is more environmental. I don't need that. Is that the first time I've had a mechanical boss spawn? Items only despawn if there are more than 500 items. And yeah. Oh my god, that's dealing a lot of damage. The oldest item disappears or you leave the world. Yeah. Right, let's get away from the surface before bosses start to spawn. And then we head back to the surface now. Get obsidian skin. Oh, does that protect from that? That's good to know. I suppose at this point I would usually have Terra Spark boots on if I was mining for anything, really. Actually, it also works as it blocks fire. Yeah, that's true. Do you want a fun Calamity challenge that I could do? I want to take a break from Invernum 1 HP. I mean, you could do a low percent run. That's kind of fun, to be honest. I've been enjoying it so far. Would recommend at least giving it a try. So we're having these drop absolutely nothing because I haven't defeated any of the bosses that would require them to drop anything. Let's go by more. How fast was the fastest you've beaten the game? I don't know, to be honest. I tend to not like speedrun it, to be frank. I guess you could classify this as a speedrun, but I don't, since I'm not doing it particularly fast. Well, it's usually a speedrun category, is like low percent. Gonna run out of breath soon, so let's finish up this section at least. Can I finish up this segment, please? Yeah, that'll probably do for now. Oh. Well, I have around 190 different challenge runs for Calamity. What type are you looking for? The only thing that drops anything in the Abyss is Primordial Worm. I can do the game with 0 restrictions in around 6 hours more casually. That's fast. I don't think I need Scoria itself for anything. I mean, I guess I can make the Void of Extinction. Can't make Sigil of I mean, can't make any of these because they require the Void stuff. Yeah, none of this is going to be that useful. Life Alloy, I guess. Although I can't actually make Life Alloy until I beat Ravager. That's the only way to do that. What's your favourite class? Main Summoner. I actually played Summoner my first time playing Calamity instead of Rogue. I honestly think Melee or Summoner myself. Summoner was also my first introduction to either Terraria or Calamity. And that was back in 1.3 when Summoner wasn't really a thing in base Terraria. So, yeah. It being in Calamity was definitely an improvement. You can't. Void of Extinction is post 1 mech. Is it? Oh, that's from Red Devils. I see. Guess the Rift Railer is maybe the one thing I could use it for, but I don't think I have a hotline. Fishing hook, I don't know. Okay. In that case, let's go shimmer a bunch of it. So I'll need 30 for the hard mode forge, and then how much is it for an anvil? 10, and then 4. I'm assuming it's the same for the orichalcum. Yeah, 40 for that. Elemental Blaster is a fun and good single target weapon. You also need 30 more for the Adamantite Forge. So I've got 30 for the Forge and 40 for the Anvil, which I think should be enough. Do I need titanium for anything else then? Summoner is really fun in Calamity because everything already hits like a truck, so I can go full menacing without much downside. You say that, but going full warding also helps a lot. Especially because Calamity changes warding to scale with progression. Yeah, unless I can use any of these to make weapons, I don't think I'm going to need bars. Check Hallowed. And warding gives damage reduction too. Yes, that is true. Which is very helpful. But chlorophyte, do I need chlorophyte for anything? Not really, it seems. Interestingly, I will be able to make that after beating SCal and Exomix. So yeah, I mean, Hallowed armor might be useful, but I feel like the survivability from Solar Flare might be better. It's the only way I could get a dodge in this is the Hallowed armor though, so interesting to know. Which NPC is worse, armor, Angler or Goblin? Oh, that's a tough question. Both are pretty bad, to be honest. Yeah, am I missing anything I should be using at the Shimmer? Like, any ores that I need to get? You can actually get Starfleet. I forgot to test it, but I've used it for Dog and it's good, though not as good as Stellar Striker. I think at least in this stream I'm going to try and get Stellar Striker. Yeah, do I need perennial for anything? Necklace of Vexation is probably not that useful. Depending on the debuff here, if that like decreases damage reduction or something, well, then I suppose dog's going to be immune to it anyway, so it's not of much use. And then one more. The debuff is just a very good venom type debuff. Oh, so useless then for me. Yeah, Calamity does add shimmer for different ores. Otherwise this run wouldn't be possible. Okay, so I need an orichalcum anvil. And then I need a titanium forge. Grab this anvil out. Forge. Easy. So now I can make things that I should have been able to make after killing one mech boss. Or I guess one and two mech bosses. Yeah, took my time to get there. Cryonic and astral ores are the only Calamity ores you can't shimmer into. Yeah. Okay, now I'm thinking it's time to go looking for... in fact, let's keep those obsidian skin. Time to go looking for meteorite. Does Calamity add any permanent shimmer buffs? No, but it does add some health upgrades you can get in hard mode and Postman Lord. I can get life alloy if I kill Ravager. So let's make a temple key. And then break into the temple. I guess the door's going to be along here. I guess chlorophyte's another way that I can get a bunch of ores as well, since I can use shimmer on those. But the entrance is going to be the other side. I don't want to do this legit. I could just teleport in, but let's do it the legit way. I can also mine lesser brick actually, so I guess saying let's do it the legit way kind of doesn't make too much sense. Shimmer is probably the best addition to vanilla. I mean, the quality of life from it is huge. I do love shimmer. If you couldn't tell from me building an entire skyblock surrounding it. Just medding or teleporting in is legit too, and you can't actually teleport in before Plantera is dead. Oh well, yeah. You wouldn't be able to teleport in now then, because she's still not dead. I did not realise that heart crystals could spawn in here. Solar tablet could be quite useful. I don't know why I'm grabbing so many lizard furnaces. I don't think I need any of them. Okay, these are not consumable actually, so I don't need to get more than one. I guess the good thing about these is they essentially act like sentries. At least for a bit. They are loud though. You should just mind the blocks you need for the summon item. If you run into the temple during your first trip to the jungle, you can get a lot of good stuff from those chests. I don't know what you could get from the chests, really. Yeah, I've got enough for the summon item. Kind of just being curious at this point. Yeah, I don't know what you could get from the chests, other than like some silver, I guess. Although how useful is that? Titan potions? One of the ways to get bone, actually. If they can be shimmered before the skeleton dies. Okay. That's plenty. Keep the solar tablet. In fact, I'm going to keep that on me right now. Until I get Dark Sun fragments, there's really no huge need for that. And then Death Whistle. You need to kill a skeleton before you can shiver them. Yeah, that makes sense. It's swimming, sure, but it's very mediocre damage. Buffs and money only. Did I get the blocks I need? For what? For the Death Whistle? Yeah. I'm gonna go give this a try unbuffed. I suppose I can at least get a food buff. Yeah, let's go medium. No idea how this is gonna go. I mean, Solar Eruption does plenty damage to it. I should probably put my actual combat stuff on. Okay. If I actually tried there and wasn't distracted, doable. So let's go try and not be distracted. Also Stardust Dragon, may as well. again, I actually need to maybe concentrate a bit more. Yeah, I'm going to need to get down a few times. I should just get proper buffs, considering how easy they are to get as well. Yeah, let's go for an actual attempt then. God, how have I got no space? Give me one of you, and sure, one of you. Could just make a bunch of Great Sword of Judgment until I get one with a good reforge, and then just shimmer the rest. Oh, the walls don't do damage to you unless you're moving, so you can just walk through them and take no damage. Interesting. I can definitely get something better than the Croc Carapace. What have we got in terms of equipment? I've got a Warrior Emblem here that I think is... No, it's not even reforged. Just an emblem, yeah. Okay, let's give this a little reforge. Wording works. Oh, I could also use my Rainbow Crystal Staff actually. I dodged that. Oh my god, am I gonna actually die here? Didn't die, but also didn't do great, not gonna lie. Let's try that again. This definitely does more damage than the what should we call it? Entropic Claymore. to actually regen some health, I think. Thought I'd kill it 4 times, to be honest. Oh yeah, there's another bag. It's just a dash right and left for the win. You go on the ground and dash left to right. Are you going to make Asgard's Valor can't until Calculon is killed? Yeah, I'm going to do Calculon after mix, as Bone Reaper says. Let's do this again. Can I just run and not worry? Yeah. So I've been doing this wrong the whole time. I should have just been running in a straight line. I mean, I'm doing less damage, but that's fine. Okay, let's try it without any buffs. Maybe just the head that's causing issues at this point, really. Those lasers. Seven is probably enough. Well, yeah, but it's post Moonlord, so for that stage it does bad damage. Even the Elemental Blaster deals 7k DPS and is very homing with just Vortex on. You should go and make the Ornate Shield before continuing. Yeah, that would be a good idea, to be honest. You should really make the Ornate Shield, as the better dash would help so much. I'm not getting hit. The strat is to kill the head before... The strat is to kill the head so there's nothing shooting you, then just a dash sim. The missiles are also from the head. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I survived anyway, so... I should be selling a bunch of this because I'm not going to be able to use it. Let's head to the goblin because he should have best deals. Can't make that. Any of that. Blood Pact helps. It's a good option. Don't need you. Don't need you. Okay, I will keep one flesh totem. Don't really need the rest. Yeah, Blood Pact, since I'm going for such a health focused loadout, is actually really good. Wording, perfect. Yeah, I mean, these three together should be pretty powerful. So an extra 25% HP plus healing potions are 25% more effective, and I can use them 25% more often, and every time I use them, I clear my debuffs. Did we kill Moonlord, or is he not a necessity? We did kill Moonlord just earlier on in this stream. Halves enemy contact damage. When you take contact damage, this effect has a 20-second cooldown. That could be useful for Dog, but hopefully I won't get hit in the first place. Let's see what I get from these. Cryonic Bar. You're what I want. I need more crystal shards. And then I can also make life alloy. And then I guess elemental stuff. Don't think I can make much else here. I will need 10 of these. Jesus, that's going to be quite a few Ravager kills if I end up using them for much else. Most of these I can't make, actually. Let me check which ones I can. Clockwork Bow, is that here? Or is that something different? Nope. Prideful Hunter's Planar Rifle, that should be possible to make somewhere. Oh, Genesis is possible. There's almost too many options at this point. Onyx Chain Blaster, that's another one. Celebration Mark II from Moonlord, Starfleet, Elemental Blaster. You were saying Elemental Blaster was pretty good actually. Just need the Speed Blaster. Oh, Paintball Gun. Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. All these cores as well I can do stuff with. You're what I can upgrade, I think. No, not quite. Oh, Corvaliums really don't have much going for them. Could make Chronomancer's Scythe. Okay, what I need to do first though is go get some crystals from the Hallowed. So basically going up and down in a straight line is a really good way to get these apparently. Oh, Hallowed Mimic. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Ornate Shield. And I now have plenty platinum to the point where I'm not going to bother with the shimmer for this. Much quicker doing it that way. Okay, that helps. I do also have the dash from my armor. That's another possible helper. Stealth Flesh Totem is needed for Dog and Yaren, as it makes the planar rifle just worse than SDMG. Just get lava, you can buy actually the paint gun. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to go Stellar Striker anyway though, but I'm going to take a quick break to go to the toilet and then I'll come back and start looking for Meteorite. So I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. Elemental Blaster is very underrated, especially as it doesn't need ammo. That's true. It could be quite useful. Calamity with no other mods at all would literally be a challenge run. Maybe for some, not for me to be honest. I don't use too many mods with Calamity. But yeah, that doesn't mean it's any less valid for you. Oh, I should have reforged my wings at the same time. There we go. Should be full warding, yeah. Do I really not have a depth meter or compass? Suppose I've not spent much time in the underground. Okay, let's go looking for... I can upgrade that probably. No, not that. I can make the silk version. What do I call it? Is it like Miner's Charm or something? No, what's it called? I know it uses silt. Ah, Ancient Fossil. Oh, I've got one already. What do I need to upgrade it then? 15 bone, that's what I need. Never mind then. Suppose I may as well take it for now. Use all 3. And let's go looking for meteorite. You may wonder why I'm in hell looking for meteorite. Technically not in hell looking for meteorite, I'm looking for it up here. Which means I probably need obsidian skin potions. Probably mining ones too. Obsidian skin. Let's take some apricots as well. And mining. Okay, so let's do this kind of methodically. If I start here, and then go this way. Go find the onyx slab first to get the excavator mine. Where is the onyx slab? What layer is that again? Is that just in the caverns? Because so that's going to be quite hard to just find. Considering how fast I am anyway, you know? I feel like the mining speed isn't too much of an issue here. Way faster for this. I can go lower actually here and make sure I'm getting everything. Yeah, whereabouts is the onyx excavator? It's fine, it's going to be in this house anyway. Nope. Generally in the middle third of the world. Okay. Let's go have a look then. So in the third of the world at any height, or let's have a look at the wiki. Oh, it's the Cavern Biocenter Lab. Oh, I thought it was a shrine. Oh, I can get it with the Onyx seeking mechanism. What do I need for that? Just obsidian. Okay. I don't think I actually have any obsidian, but let's see. Still potions. No, I need more obsidian. Didn't realize there was a seeking mechanism for this. That makes it a lot easier. I may as well take the mining potions and the recalls actually. Give this some charge. You should be going for 3 menacing and 4 lucky, as warding does very little for the next bosses, as all their hits so hard that the difference won't make nearly enough difference compared to the damage number, especially if you aren't going to be using the flesh totem and going fully defensive, so just damage is better. If I'm not going to use the flesh totem, or if I am. Step further down. Right here. Try through this way. Let's try based on where this is. Hopefully not too far this way. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting an additional, like, what? How many slots we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm getting an additional 28 defense. It's not nothing, you know, that will protect quite a bit more. I think this is way too high to be getting the meteorite, but well. Pretty much straight that way, down a bit. .28 defense on 300 plus damage hit is minimal. Yeah, but that's not taking into account the fact that I've got other highly defensive accessories as well. And I've got a melee armor, so... I mean, if it comes down to taking, like, 50 versus 47 damage, or... well, not 47, but, like, 40... I don't know what it would be. It could make a difference, is what I mean. May as well use that. Let's check if we're still on the way. Yep. I mean, also 20% damage isn't that big, I guess. Considering the amount of damage you're going to be doing. Ooh. Lucky I had immunity frames there. There it is. I didn't realise it was now an item in world. That's quite cool. Let's actually take this. Take the life force potions, not bad. Take all of that. And I'll take the endurance potions, also not bad. Why have I got a separate torch? That's stupid. You will be doing 13k DPS consistently, so 20% is massive. Yeah, but considering I've already got, like, yeah, there's, I suppose, 20% critical strike, 29% melee, and I suppose, yes, 29% melee is the only damage I'm going to have, now that I think of it. Plus the 7 from my wings. So what's that, 36, and then, yeah, I do see what you mean. In fact, let's keep those potions in my piggy bank. Honestly, this isn't any faster, I would say, than maybe if I'm going through a set of actual stone, but when I'm not going through stone, I wouldn't say it's any faster. If I had some double jumps, maybe it would be. ammo. Nope. Let's... Oh, didn't mean to click that. I'm wondering how common the meteorite is. And is it just houses that has it? Or is it any gold chest near the hell layer? Extremely rare, okay. Good to know. It can take hours, it's technically possible you don't have enough in the world for it. Well, let's be optimistic and assume that I do. There's the written archives. God, I didn't realize that went so low. The option is to go into the archives. I don't really want to do that because it's a bit cheaty going in before Skeletron's defeated. This. Anything below before I head back? I wonder, could it spawn in brimstone chests? Maybe worth checking down here. The archives always spawns at the bottom of the lowest spike pit possible. Oh, interesting. What can I use that for? Just to dal stew, never mind. Sure, let's take that and that. It's literally not cheaty at all. If you struggle to kill Moonlords, you could have a good pickaxe and you can dig into the dungeon if you want. There's nothing cheaty about it. Yeah, but like the Dungeon Guardian is kind of like a soft way of not allowing you into the dungeon, I guess. So I feel like going against that kind of defeats the intended progression, you know? Brimstone chest loot is always the same, an ashen stalactite and a blade crest, both sword. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if they could contain meteorite at the same time. Or do you mean it's like literally the exact same every time? Like no difference at all, no matter what? God, it takes a long time to follow me, even I've got a pogo stick. Almost at the point where I will... yeah. Come on, in here, in here. Nope. Don't know if this is even too high. I'm going to double check the wiki. I don't know if it says exactly what level. So I got to here at least before. Not sure the exact depth. I'm assuming it's maybe where the lava background starts. So like not much higher, yeah, around here for the max height. You're assuming the lava veins start, so that'd be a lot higher than this. So I'll take some heart reach. That's all I can really get from there. Not the lava pools, you mean the like lava background. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'll keep trying for a little while, but I'm not gonna spend an insane amount of time looking if it's not seeming possible. And I don't want to world hop. What's this? I think this is just the... yeah, it's just a pet summon. Oh, this is right at the edge of the world as well. Okay. Let's go up and... oh, too high now. So yeah, if it is the lava layer like that, then it is going to be a tiny amount that can actually spawn. Because that's basically one screen's height. You just get the shadow cave found from golden chests. I don't know. I feel like it should be possible. I know it is technically possible, but I want it to at least give it a try. I'm gonna Google it. Just have autopause on and flying with the calming potion on. You either need to be very fast with chests or autopause to loot them safely. Yeah, that just feels too cheesy. Yeah, I don't want to have to do that. I mean, I could always use a different weapon. I don't have to use the Stellar Striker. It's just like so much better than the alternatives. So there's no other way to get meteorite. I can't shimmer anything, I'm assuming. No, probably not. I checked this gold chest. No, but we don't have it anyway. This one. Yeah, I've checked that. How's using your own ingenuity to overcome a challenge cheating? It's not... Yeah, it's like soft cheating, I guess. It's not actual cheating. Because it's possible in the game, but it's just not within the spirit of the game, you know? Which is a fine line to tread. So what I could do is just check from hell if there's any. Make it easier to traverse through here. Anywhere I haven't checked. It's a little bit along here. I was really hopeful for that one. Probably checked it already though. Ooh, I want that. Give me the stone. if you have a way to get something you need/want without abusing a bug or glitch, then that's just playing the game. I understand what you're saying. It's playing the game, but it's not necessarily playing within the spirit of the game. If you get what I mean. Right, anywhere on this side I haven't checked. Yeah, there's a few places on this side I maybe could double check. Here. Upwards of here. Anything? Like it's the same thing as world hopping. Like world hopping is not against any rules. It just feels a little wrong for me, you know. Killing Moonlord with green slime is not in the spirit of the game. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I guess we've all got separate rules for ourselves. I'm not saying that mine are the most consistent. Definitely checked this already, but yep. Oh God. I say drowning in the abyss very fast, and the strength of the enemies there is the game way of softly saying don't do this now, but you still got the Agilon tablet from there to get to. Yeah, but I mean, that's a very soft way compared to spawning an enemy that does like 1,000 damage, and you can like barely ever take a shot. Like I can take a shot from enemies in the abyss without dying, and it's not like they spawn as soon as I enter the abyss. They're just an enemy that happens to be there. It's not like a way that they've gone out of their way to punish you for entering. It's is potentially saying, oh, this might be a little hard for you, you know? Although the tally counter would be nice as well. Yeah, I'll finish checking the caverns and then see what I'm going to do next. So not that. There are post-polter mini-bosses that spawn, they will one-shot you. Yeah, but they don't spawn as soon as you enter the Abyss and then hunt you down specifically through walls, no matter what. Like, the Abyss is all about stealth and, like, sneaking in, getting what you need. The dungeon is very much the opposite of that, where, like, the Dungeon Guardian just spawns and kills you. Like, the intention of the Dungeon Guardian is to kill you. That's not necessarily the intention of the Abyss enemies. Like, they're supposed to be killable at some point in the game. I'm assuming that none of the chests up here can have meteorite bars in them. It very much so is. Dungeon Guardian is very killable, probably more so than these mini-bosses are. Potentially? I mean, I could try it. Or is it here? Yeah. So I will give it a try. I already don't like having auto-pots on though. Back in a second. Back, sorry about that. Okay. That didn't go well. Maybe we need to be a bit more subtle than that. Is that a boulder trap? It is. Give me your active stone. Okay. Need to maybe light up a bit. Okay, so it's further down than that. Calming potions and just ram guardians if they come from front. Do calming potions work on guardians? Oh, that was not intentional. I mean, they do actually only have 2,000 health, although I guess they have like way more defense than I would be able to. Also, the key is in the left chest. Okay. Good to know. Okay, let's go further down and enter from there. So do they stop them spawning, or do they just make them spawn less often? I can't lie. I don't like this. Because like, what's stopping me going and getting a right. Okay. Yeah, what's stopping me going in to get a bewitching table or an alchemy table? And those are things that technically shouldn't be possible in this playthrough. It's a stacked chest. God damn. Oh, evil presence, of course. Still quite lower for the archives. Instead of like 7 guardians spawning, you get 1 or 2. Oh, confused. God. it's up to you if you want to get them. The only thing that I would say Skeletron actually blocks in the dungeon are the locked gold chests, as the keys are tied to the enemies that are replaced by the guardians. I'm going to give it one try, and if it doesn't work after one try... Is this about the level it's going to be at? Yeah, so left chest. Oh, I have Cthulhu. Shit. Okay, yeah, I don't like the idea of doing the meteorite in the dungeon, so I'm just not going to do it. Yeah, dungeon feels like I'm not supposed to be there. What I do want to see is if enemies can spawn, like the overloaded slime enemies can spawn here. I think enemies are spawning below, which means I haven't done enough clearing out. Yeah. And just use Vortex Armor and SDMG for dog. Yeah, that's probably a good call. At least I have the SDMG, so I wouldn't have to farm for it, because that could be quite a pain if I did. Let's try this now. Being underground means this isn't going to do as well as potentially could, but plus toxic sludges look like they're not going to come in. What I might want to do is drop this down a level so that mobs like that can get in. Okay, let's just do this, and then they'll all die anyway. Also, this works. Rainbow Crystal will probably kill them before they would get in here anyway. You should have a battle potion on. You should also put it on death mode, turn to nighttime and trigger a blood moon to get more spawns. I think that it kind of maxes the spawns anyway. Like, I think this is pretty much the maximum spawns you can get with the underground. Well, I suppose it's not the underground desert just now, but I'll try it. Doesn't harm to try. Got one here. I'm not going to turn it to death mode though. I want to keep it in the same mode the whole time. Is it a bloody tear it's called? Yeah. Finally a night that doesn't have anything. I really hope that these enemies actually do spawn, because if they don't, I'm kind of screwed. No, there are far more you can get with the Blood Moon. And I think the necroplasm floats, so I should hopefully be able to see it fairly easily. If I don't get necroplasm, this is going to be... I mean, it's going to throw a wrench in the entire playthrough, because I will then have to actually defeat Skeletron. But hey, that means meteorite, so... May as well put banners down. I'm just going to double check the warp HC if there's anything I should know about overloaded soldiers. I'm assuming that's low enough. It could be that that's just not low enough. I mean, I'm getting mimics spawning though. Although, interestingly, I am getting gold mimics to spawn. I wonder if it's the layer where the wooden mimics spawn. It just says underground level. I hope that they're just very rare and not that they aren't spawning or something. Because that would be very unfortunate. Nyx can spawn at any depth, and as soon as it goes below 0 depth, they're always gold. Yeah, and I'm assuming that what I'm in now counts as the underground, based on the background, and not the caverns. I don't know if I've ever seen an overloaded soldier, to be honest. Maybe the overloaded soldiers are actually caverns for some reason, or are more common there. Could be the case. I'll get to the end of this blood moon, and if I've not got any, I might make a little caverns farm just to see if any spawn there. I mean, the necroplasm is a 100% drop chance, so... Oh, how is there an enemy down here? What? Certainly seeming like I'm not going to get any here. Let's try the caverns, I guess. Have a look there. Did not mean to do that. Let's just see if any spawn. If any enemies would spawn, that would be nice. Let's at least get our dynamite so we can just explode a massive area. I mean, hopefully it's just that the wiki's wrong and it's underground and not some other thing that's going on. I think let's explode from here. A bit of a waste of ore there. Explosives, I should say. Activated blocks, please. Still no overloaded soldiers yet. A little worrying. It would make more sense for them to be caverns enemies, but considering I've based the entire playthrough off this, I maybe should have done some testing before I got to this point. Hopefully it's not that they need Skeletron to be defeated as well or something. Check the bestiary actually and see if I've killed any of them. just says underground, so it must be the underground layer. Because I don't think... I mean, if I look at toxic sludge, what's it going to say there? Because they're underground only as well. I suppose, and the jungle. Yeah, underground. Then if I look like armored skeleton, caverns. So it is just underground. That means, I don't know, maybe the fact that there's a desert there is messing up with it. Maybe there's a bug that means they don't spawn. Could just be that they're so rare that I'm going to have to AFK for like 5 hours just to get what I need. Which would be pretty painful, not gonna lie. At least the it takes the enemies out quickly, the rainbow stuff. Oh, yes! I got some. We're good, we're good. It's possible. They're just rare. Oh, there's a mechanical skull as well. I want that, because that means I can get bones. And with bones, I can do a lot of things. Such as archaic powder. I can't do the void bag because I would still need shadow scale or something. That might be it actually. That might be the Sears fan I can do. If there's any way to get a golden key, then I could have got a shadow key that way. That may be the main thing, to be honest. Suppose I technically could make that. Most of these don't have upgrades, so there's no point in making them. Miramasa, I don't think I could really make the Terra Blade, so there's not much point in that. Although... yeah, I need to purify gel and Calamity, that's why. You can get the golden key in wooden chests at dungeons, so if you're lucky the chest can spawn high enough to not spawn the dungeon guardian. I don't think that that's the case for this dungeon, at least. I think they changed that in 1.4.4 actually, so that doesn't happen anymore. Any more? No more. Okay. this might be something I do off stream, to be honest, because it could take a while. I mean, I need, how many do I need for? Yeah, I need 40 of these for the Cosmic Worm. So I need to either massively increase how viable this farm is, which I can do. I just don't want to then worry about like, oh, if I have too much sand, is it going to mess it up that way? If I put down jungle grass, is it going to mess it up that way? I should maybe actually put down jungle grass because I don't think it... I mean, I don't think that underground desert works the same on the surface, so... I don't want to be here at the moment anyway. Either way. I think I could maybe increase the efficiency by taking a few blocks here down. I guess I just want to make entirely sure that nothing can spawn anywhere but in the farm. I wonder, does a solar eclipse have a higher spawn rate than the blood moon? Anyway, I am going to end the stream and I'll maybe do some farming for this off the stream. Because, yeah, this is a bit much. But, thank you for joining the stream. Let me just double check there's no... Yeah, I don't want to lose any good items here. It doesn't seem like I'm going to. So, yeah. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Bye.